Hi, and welcome to GENO'S Picks. Yeah, Daddy's a little under the weather, so let's get right to the picks. But first, let's talk about the NCAA. Thanks if you followed me, people. 17-11, we had Kentucky Monday night, so we finished up the season, people, 61%. Isn't that nice? And if you're following me on MLB, which you're about to start today, you already want to know if you're on my Twitter account, because like my buddy Jonathan V, shout out my friend, who told me to take the over in the Blue Jays game, and I said take Toronto. We both hit those thanks to that 3-inning late rally. So, before we get started, realize here's how we do it. We do the money line the morning of the game on our beloved SBR forum. So let's get right to it. My first pick, people, the Minnesota Twins travel to Camden Yards to face the Baltimore Orioles. The 20th anniversary of Camden Yards. Isn't that nostalgic? It is. But unfortunately, it's 20 years later, and it's these Baltimore Orioles. And Cal Ripken isn't playing shortstop. J.J. Hardy is. And on the mound, it's not Rick Sutcliffe. And remember, they won that game 2-0 opening day. It is Jake Arrieta. Really? Jake Arrieta? People, here's a little stat for him. His strikeout to walk ratio is under 2. What does that mean? It means if the guy in front of you strikes out, sit there and watch the next 4, and you'll be on first base in no time. And yes, it's cute that the Orioles have gone back to their old logo, that happy little bird. I don't know his name. But people, maybe if Jake Arrieta is your starter, your new logo should be a postage stamp, because you are basically mailing it in. The only guy I like on the Orioles, Nick Markakis. Is he Greek? If he is, he should make like the rest of the Greek economy and demand to switch, because that team is taking him nowhere. He's the only talent on it. Meanwhile, you got Carl Pavano pitching for the Twins. Since leaving the Yankees, it's like he's a whole new guy. There's no pressure on him. He's pitching really well, which is why he's the opening day starter. And Kid Concussion, Morneau, he's playing DH. A lot less pressure on him. Sit up there, swing, kill the ball. People, I love the Twins in this one. Take Minnesota, lay a buck, win 112. My next pick, New York Yankees travel down to Tropicana Field to face the Tampa Bay Rays. Yes, the Miami Marlins, who, by the way, are 0-2, are getting all the press. But the better team in Florida, without a doubt, the Rays. We got Sabathia versus Shields. And remember, the last time these two teams faced, I don't have to tell you, Bo Sox fans, 8th inning, Yankees are up 7-0, you're in the postseason. No, Papelbon collapse, big comeback by the Rays. They won 8-7-12, and you're home eating Kentucky Fried Chicken all winter. People, I really like the Devil Rays in this one. I'll tell you why. The starter for the Yankees, CC Sabathia. Everyone knows him. But did you know since coming to the Yankees, he's 9-7 career against the Devil Rays. But since coming to New York, he's 2-6. Why? Because a stud like him was brought in to take down Boston. But if we've learned anything from things like the Rays, let's look at the Crocodile Hunter. What was his name? The Croc Hunter. Who killed him? The Rays. Same thing. Pay attention, people, or they'll take you out. I love Shields in this game. I love Ben Zobrist to fill in nicely for Upton. People, I'm telling you, take the Rays, lay a buck, win 117. And finally, let's wrap it up with a late game, people. The M's are facing the A's in Oakland. It's the final game of their 3-game series that started back in Tokyo last week. Oh, my God. Right, we talked about this. Those games were played at 3 a.m. Pacific time, while most of the A's and M's fans slept. Trust me, this game's not going to be much different. Most of them are going to be asleep. Sure, they got some great guys to look at. Ichiro on the M's, who's ageless and fun to watch at bat. And this new kid, Cespedes, on the A's, yeah. His first game in America. Played in Cuba, defected, played 2 games in Japan. Hey, maybe his nickname should be Godzilla, because he got big in Japan before coming to America. He had a huge game. Maybe he has a big game now, but really, people, outside of Ichiro, Cespedes, and King Felix, who's not starting, can you name one guy on either team? Exactly. It's fitting that these two teams are playing in Oakland at O.com Stadium. Yeah, Overstock.com, because like the website, that stadium is filled with leftovers nobody wanted. People, go with the favorite. I like Brandon McCarthy. Lay 146 to win a buck on Oakland. Those are GENO'S picks.